Right here? Okay, right here. Perfect. Oh, what a day. What a day. Glad to see all of you made it. I originally called a press conference to make an announcement about something, and out of the hundreds that I invited, I got one person. So that's a sign you're doing well in life when you get one person to show up. One person's better than none. And then I have all of you out in the universe, so that's great. Today I have something to announce, as I've already stated, and it's not going to be easy for all of you to hear. It's not easy for me to admit, but officially, as of today, I am retiring from dating. I know. Go ahead, girls. Millions of you girls, go ahead and cry. Go ahead. I'll give you some time to get over it. It's fine. Go ahead. That was actually fairly quick. I didn't expect you guys to get over that quickly, but all right. Bravo. Great job. Normally at a press conference, you have questions that people ask you after this, but we have one person, and he may or may not be very prepared for this. Luckily for us, I did post questions on my Facebook page at Wedge Stevens Facebook, or you can contact me at wedgestevens@gmail.com or wedgestevens@wedgestevens.com. That's a new thing. The first question I have comes from Jeremy Usher, who says, "What made you decide to retire from dating?" Well, Jeremy, that's a great question. I'm not going to answer it. The answers are in this right here. Cupid Hates Me, the true dating tales of the self-proclaimed sexy ogre. Huh? I'm cuter than Shrek, I think. Written by yours truly, Wedge Stevens. It is 414 pages of wonderful stories. At least I think they're wonderful. Starting with my grandmother, because you learn love from those who show it to you, and ending in a bunch of bonus features that is kind of like a DVD thing where all the stuff that I was told to delete and get rid of, I threw in the back of the book for you for fun. So it's a lot of fun. I've had people read it. Some people enjoyed it. One of my ex-girlfriends read it, and she said it was really fun to read, a little easy, and she also understands why we never worked out. So there's that. Apparently, there's something wrong. But the book is amazing. Please read it. It's been reviewed by several people, including one lady on Amazon who I don't remember dating, but obviously I did because she was really brutal. Whoever you are, let's go on a date one time. Fair enough. Number 2. What made you decide to write the book? From Haley Dunsky. If I butchered your name, I'm very sorry. What made me decide to write the book is that it's twofold. One, I have great stories to tell from the people that I told them to. They say, this is great stories. And number 2 is because I'm trying to fund future projects. And this seemed like a good vehicle. The future projects we'll get into in a minute. But yeah, I just want to make people laugh, make people have a good time, give them some easy reading material when they're bored or whatever. There you go. I'm bored. Read this. It'll make yourself feel a little better. Does it serve some kind of good purpose? Tammy Morrison writes in. The good purpose is, yes, it does. It's meant to make you laugh and smile and have a good time. It's also meant to fund my charity-based reality dating shows, projects, and other things that I want to do, including a couple web series called Love Stories, where we talk to people, and also maybe write some more books. Cupid Hates the Rest of You, stories from everybody else. You know, I think this could actually end up being like the chicken soup for the soul of the dating world. So, here you go. Book 1 of like 400 coming up. What does the future hold from you, Eric Bentley? I just answered that. How silly. I'm going to try and get these projects going, and hopefully we can make things happen. How can I purchase it? With money, preferably. We don't take children or books or donkeys. Don't do any of that. Horses, no. Money. Oh, you meant like, oh, okay. My publisher, iUniverse, if you go to their website, you can purchase it through them. I'm greedy. They give me half of whatever they sell, so that's helpful. You can buy it at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all the other stuff, get the free shipping, but then I make like 3% of whatever they sell. So, iUniverse.com, Wedge Stevens, Cupid Hates Me, that's the way to do it. Did you have to be drunk to write this? Really? I had to be drunk to live through it. I'm just kidding. I don't actually drink, so there's that. Chad Thompson writes and says, any bad dates since you wrote the book? Many bad dates since I wrote the book is the answer. Most notably, I got dumped on Independence Day for who I voted for. Let that sink in for a second. The irony should not be lost on you. You got dumped on the day that we are supposed to celebrate the right we have to pick whoever we want as our leader. I can't help it that I felt like I was the best choice for the job. That's not my fault that we put up two buffoons. And the fact that I feel like I could do better, why do I get dumped for that? That's terrible. Bad decision making. Oh God. The last question. What are you going to do for sex? Thank you, Devin Worthington, for that. That's awesome. And actually, I'm kind of relieved because being as big as I am and maybe not as attractive because I've been called ugly 4 times in 2 weeks on different dating sites, maybe I'm not attractive. Maybe this being naked is not a good thing for anybody. So hallelujah, I don't have to show it to anyone, and hallelujah, no one has to look at it. So, sex is now just a 3-letter word I don't have to use anymore. It's like cussing in church or something. So, that's all the questions I have from the people around the world. If you want more information and need anything else, please don't hesitate to let me know. wedgestevens@gmail.com, wedgestevens at Facebook, or wedgestevens@wedgestevens.com. The book is wonderful. At least I think so. I wrote it. You can ask your friends, read it, whatever. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your lives, great day. And just because I gave up doesn't mean you should. Because they always say there's someone for everyone, but if that's true, then why is there 9 million people on 65 million websites? I just don't get it. You know you're ugly when you've been on Tinder for 3 years and you never matched with anyone. Like, there's desperate people like, I want to get laid. And they see my picture and they go, I don't want to get laid that badly. Just moving right along. It's a true story. Have a great night, guys.